going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you are here and you can hear me clearly, please drop your ones in the chat. Please drop your ones in the chat. Please drop your ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Drop your ones in the chat for me, family. Okay. Glad you guys can hear me. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Shout out to everyone in the building. Y'all give me 1 second. Shout out to everyone in the building. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to y'all. I'm going to shout everyone out in the building. Then we're going to get right into today's show. I'm not going to keep you guys that long. Today. But we definitely have to talk about this on today's show. I definitely wanted to bring this to you guys. Just a quick reminder. So let's see who's in the building. Then we're going to get to it. But before I shout you guys out, make sure y'all have done what's free. The mods is in the chat room letting you guys know. Do what's free. Do what's free, y'all. Do what's free. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere that you share content. Share today's show. Like today's show. The links is going across the screen if you would like to donate at any time during the show. All financial donations are accepted via PayPal, via Venmo, or you can simply leave a super chat. So let's see who's in the building. Shout everyone out. Salute to the visionaries in the building. Salute to my lovely mods. That's always coming through and holding it down. Let's see who's here. Hey, New York Nikki, how you doing? Shout out to Nikki in the building. Hey, Rain and Woman. Shout out to Miss Rain and Woman. Always coming through and holding down the Chizat. Shout out to you, Rain and Woman. Shout out to you. Yeah, it's a very interesting thumbnail, right? Shout out to Miss Classy Creole and the House of Love. Shout out to you, Miss Classy Creole. Always coming through and holding down the Chizat for your brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And shout out to the House of Love, too. Shout out to y'all. Hey, Miss Angie. Shout out to Miss Angie B. Always coming through and holding down the Chizat. Thank you, Miss Angie. Shout out to you. I hope you're doing better. Miss Angie. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Shout out to you. Glad you're in the building. Glad you're able to catch me live. See who else is in the building. Shout out to my man, Astral. What up, Astral? Y'all see what Astral said, man. Make sure y'all do what's free. Like and share the show. Donate if possible. Y'all see what my man Astral said. Shout out to my man Astral. Salute, Astral. How you doing, bro? Hope all is well, man. Salute, Cuzzo. Shout out to Cuzzo on a pull up. Salute, salute. Salute to my brother Po Boy Films on the check-in. Salute, salute, my brother. Salute, 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 salute. That's my brother right there, man. Y'all gonna see DS1 on a Po Boy film one day. Watch, y'all. Watch. I guarantee y'all I'm already speaking it. I'm already speaking it into existence, y'all. I'm speaking it into existence. You will see DS1 on a Po Boy film, and it will be presented. Y'all gonna see it too. Watch. Watch. Rain and Woman says, I hope everyone is having a lovely day. I'm over here in the VA online system trying to remain calm. Woosah, LOL. In the VA online system. Enjoy the rest of your day, Rain and Woman. Shout out to my man Boot Camp. What's good, Boot Camp? Salute, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. What up, Maybach? Shout out to my man Maybach in the building. Good afternoon, my brother. See who else up in the building. Hey, Letitia, how you doing? Shout out to Miss Letitia in the building. What up, Jervis? How you doing? Mark McJoy on the pull up. Salute, salute. Shout out to my man Mike C. What's good, Mike? Oh, that was Rod Wave. Come See Me by Rod Wave. See who else is up in here. Make sure I don't miss anyone. What up, Raj? Salute, salute. Salute to Raj Will in the building. Salute. Shout out to my man Joel Benjamin in the building. Salute, 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 my brother. It's great to see you, man. I appreciate your support, man. Shout out to my man Joel Benjamin. What up, Bob? Shout out to my man Bob in the building. Bob says, salute. I agree. Social currency is terrible. We're going to talk about it today, Bob. Rated Woman says, you actually have the best mods for your content. I agree. I agree, Rated Woman. I totally agree. For the type of content I make, I do have some great mods. And that's why I always salute y'all, all my mods. Because y'all definitely hold it down. And this is a place where they know, you can't come in my chat room and play games. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all my mods and how y'all hold it down and how y'all represent me. I really appreciate that. You absolutely right, Raina Woman. That's a fact. Hey, Shatera, how you doing? Bro says Bitfax is already written. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got to talk about this, bro. Okay. Okay. Keep us updated, Miss Angie. Keep us updated, Miss Angie. Shout out to everyone in the building, man. Shout out to everyone in the building. Y'all see today's show. Y'all see today's show. Y'all see today's show, man. Gen Z are aging faster and the rise of social currency. And I know y'all probably like, well, why are you talking about this, DS1? First of all, shout out to y'all for supporting, as always. Y'all see I got the fat suit activated. Shout out to Fight Horse. You know, it's really comfortable too. So to all my big dudes that's listening, it's no more excuses, fellas. We don't have to cut up contractor bags and fit our arms and legs in them no more. We don't have to be in the gym looking like Missy Elliott in a I Can't Stand the Rain video. You heard? They got they got shit for us now. You heard? So there's no excuse. You don't have to buy that BS off Amazon, that cheap stuff off Amazon. Nope. Fight Horse, baby. Yeah, no more contractor bags, Mike. No more contractor bags, bro. You know, when I used to play football, they used to make all the linemen wear, they used to make us wear in training camp. They used to make us wear trash bags. They used to cut the arm parts out so we could wear them up under our gear and shit. No more of that. No more of that, Mike C. We got Fight Horse now. We got Fight Horse. What up, Scorpio? How you doing? But y'all see today's show, man. Gen Z are aging faster and the rise of social currency. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is what currency is. What is currency? A lot of people, when they hear currency, they think of money. And that is a form of currency. You see this is why I like talking to the Gen Zs, because I know to y'all that's gonna be listening in, y'all are actually listening to learn. Right? So currency, or dollars, $100 bills, dollar bills, $5 bills, $10 bills, $50 bills, $20 bills, $10 bills, right? Those are forms, or what they like to call notes, but is actually a form of currency. It's a form of currency. Okay? The circulation of money, right? Which can be dollars or cents, coins. That's a form of currency. That's a type of currency. You see? And when you use currency, right? Currency, or that, right? When you're dealing in currency or currency, right? There's a what? An exchange. See, this is why it's called currency, because there's an exchange of energy. Your money is a form of energy. It's just presented in the form of a dollar or a coin. Okay? This is why when you're dealing with currency, there's an exchange. You see? There's an exchange. And social currency today is what actually runs the world. This is why you see Gen Z dominating the internet. when it comes to trolling, clout chasing, hacking. A lot of your top hackers are Gen Zs. Some of them are even younger than them. It is because we are now in the world of social currency. Understand what social currency is. Social currency is everything you see going on online. See? Such and such exposed. Such and such debunked. This is all social currency. See? Clout chasing is social currency. That's what it is. Because when you clout chase, what you actually doing is you're engaging with people and you're getting people to engage with you. You're getting people to do what? Exchange energy with you. This is why a lot of people watch more people they don't like than they actually do. See, a lot of the people, I'm not even going to say a lot, but there's a very big percentage of people, if you're a content creator who don't type in your chat, a lot of those people, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, they don't like you. That's why they never drop out the clouds, because they don't like you. But you're polarizing. So this is why they watch you. See, this is social currency. This is social currency. You see? So you didn't type in the chat. You didn't donate no money to me, but you donated your what? Your time. You donated your energy. Social currency. And the more I can get you to watch me, whether you like me or not, eventually you'll send me some money. You'll even send me some money just to talk shit to me. True or false, y'all? Y'all don't notice how, what up, Cleveland? Shout out to my man, Cleveland. Y'all don't notice how a person will come out the clouds and send you a super chat to call you broke. Shut up, broke ass nigga. You just paid to tell me I'm broke. This is because of social currency. You're not paying to tell me I'm broke. You're actually paying to talk to me. You're paying to talk to me. Because every time I get up here and speak, I ruffle your feathers. I get you in your feelings. I get you to give off energy to me. So much to the point where today you want to give me some money to tell me how much you can't stand me. This is the world that the Gen Zs are in today. See, they got to live with this shit every day. You see? They got to live with it every day. Yeah, it's that serious, Miss Angie. It really is. It really is. It's really that serious. But it's a real thing, y'all. It's a real thing. because social currency is what Gen Z is actually backed by. Social currency is what they're backed by. They're not backed by real money. They're backed by the illusion of having money based on having certain things that makes you socially acceptable. Oh, we're going to talk about this today. We're going to talk about this, Maybach. Oh, yeah. Ain't going to be that long. Ain't going to be that long. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What up, Eric Ford? Salute. You see? These children are not backed by real currency. They're backed, and their lifestyles are backed by social currency. This is why they're aging faster. They're aging faster due to the mental health crisis that they're in. And they're dealing with mental health because a lot of them was put up in front of a computer and not spoken to. The computer raised them. The internet is their outlet for their feelings. You see? So this is what keeps social media alive, this social currency. The fact that you can get on your Facebook status and say you're having an anxiety attack and get 200-300 comments and 1,000 likes telling you, I'm praying for you, I'm praying for you, I'm praying for you. But the same person telling you that they praying for you just was under your comments a month ago saying you ain't shit. But it's socially acceptable and it's cool to get under people posts and put prayer hands, knowing you ain't praying for that nigga. But it's socially acceptable and cool for you to do this. For you to put a heart. Keep going, bro. You know you don't even like this nigga. But you want to be a part of the 300-400 comments that's on there. See, I know why. See, I know why you niggas do shit like that. Y'all be getting up there capping. Prayers up, bro. Prayers up. That ain't, you don't even like that nigga. You saying that because you see all the women that's under there, and hopefully one of them will inbox you and say you cute, nigga. See, this is all about social currency. That's what this is about. This is why Gen Z, right? They rather go to the internet instead of go to a therapist. See, they rather go to Twitter than go to therapy. You see? They rather go talk to the Instagram community instead of going to talk to paid, trained, and educated professionals. You see? Just like the previous generations was taught to either not say anything or to talk amongst their friends. So your best friends know your secrets, not the therapist. Because see, we grew up on what goes on in this house stays in this house. See, we grew up on that shit. So wasn't going to talk to no therapist. You couldn't even go to school and tell the teacher you got your ass whooped. You better not go to that guidance counselor office. You better not have BCW, because that's what they call it back in our day. It wasn't called CPS. It was called BCW. You better not go to your goddamn guidance counselor and tell them what's been going on in your house, and BCW come to your mama job. But see, Gen Z, they was raised to go to the internet. They was raised to go to Twitter and Discord. See? Instagram, TikTok. Because it's about social currency. It's not about actually going to get help. It's just about crying out for the need of it. And this is why the Gen Zs are aging faster, because the Gen Zs are left alone to deal with things and nobody's listening to them crying out. Because we think that what these Gen Zs are doing on the internet is just clout chasing. It's just, oh, he wants attention. Yes, he wants attention. Being that he can't get attention from the 3 motherfuckers in his house, he got to come on the internet and get the attentions of thousands of people because the 3 motherfuckers in his house act like they can't hear him. You see the problem? See, you parents, a lot of you parents today, you want to make excuses for not parenting correctly. You want to blame the child when it's you. See, they run to the internet because they done tried to come to you. And what you told them, get out your room. See, I hear how y'all talk to y'all, especially y'all sons. I hear how y'all talk to them. I hear how y'all talk to them when you're on Instagram Live wanting to show your little funky ass. And you're telling that little boy, get out your room. What do you want? What you want? Get out my room. He could be ready to kill himself, you idiot. But you got your fucking ring light on Instagram Live trying to show your new hairdo, and you done kicked your son out the room. Now you wondering why he doing and saying the shit that he doing on the internet. Because his mama don't hear him. His mama don't hear him. Every time he come and try to talk to you, he got to get out your room. Because for some reason, he's disturbing you. Disturbing you from what? The fuck are you doing that's so important? This is why these Gen Zs are aging faster. Because they have to learn to accept the harsh realities of this life alone. Because they mama want to still be a child. Oh, my son grown now. Go sit your ass down somewhere. You still ain't grown up, have you? You still think somebody looking at you. My son grown. This how real men be looking at y'all too when y'all say shit like that. That's why you got 21-year-old boys with whole beards like me. Got whole beards like me. He sound like his grandfather at 17. Why your voice so deep, little homie? Been crying for so long. That's why. Permanently hoarse. Sound like an old man at 19. 22 sound like an old man. Because he got to raise himself. Because he got to raise himself. He got to learn to accept shit alone. No, they don't care about no goddamn kids. No, they don't. They sure don't, Jasmine. They don't. Because see, if you really care about children, you got to get in the trenches with them. You got to learn to understand your children. Most of these people today don't care to understand their children. They just want to say, oh, I did my best. I raised it. You didn't raise shit. You take care of your motherfucking puppy better than you took care of your son. Shut up. You know how to take care of a pet better than you take care of a goddamn child. That's what these young boys are going through. This is why they just leaving the house. This is why they just leaving the house. That's why they leaving the house. This is why they looking old. These young girls, they mamas don't care about them. They mamas is kicking them out the house. They mamas is telling them to go sell coochie. You see that? See, y'all don't like this type of talk. Y'all don't like this type of talk. You know why? Because it puts motherfuckers on a chopping block. Y'all don't like this type of talk. Y'all don't want to hear this because you don't want to correct nothing. You happy. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. See, because as long as you don't know, you're not responsible for doing shit. This is why y'all don't like messages like this. Because see, as long as you could play stupid and play oblivious, nobody could blame you because you know what you could say? I didn't know. And that's the favorite. That is the number one line of a deadbeat parent. That's the number one. I didn't know. Oh, you didn't know when he keep his penis inside of you and shoot nut up in you, you didn't know you was gonna get pregnant. You didn't know. You didn't know that, right? You knew that part, but you didn't know, or you never tried to find out how to properly raise and take care of your children. You could say, I didn't know what to do, but you knew how to take dick. Up, down, left, right, side to side. You knew how to take dick and take cum shots too. Not only did you know how to take the dick, you knew how to take the cum too. But you didn't know how to raise your son correctly. You didn't know not to turn your daughter into a hoe. You didn't know what you was doing when it came to that. You didn't know. This is why Gen Z is aging faster. Because they had to go out and to create their own level of acceptance for themselves. That's literally what they had to do. Shout out to my brother Hubert. Salute, my brother. Salute. It's my guy, man. He said, salute to you, sir. Blessings to you and your family. Blessings to you and your family too, my brother. Shout out to my brother Hubert. Always coming through and showing love and support. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. You see? This is why you have something today called social currency. Because they're looking for social acceptance. They're looking for acceptance from the world because they're not getting it in the home. My brother Zuma Duma. Salute, my brother. Shout out to my brother Zuma in the building. What up, Garrison A? What's up? What's going on with you? Jasmine says, they are literally feeding these children to the wolves and signing them up to work for the devil. Absolutely. And getting paid for it. A lot of parents are sacrificing their children nowadays, Jasmine. Absolutely. They're sacrificing their children. Yes, they are. Zuma Duma says, people be thinking I'm 27. Dog, I don't think it's just the beard at this point. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on now. But nobody's understanding this social currency stuff. See, the problem is we like to say the children are our future, but we don't understand the children of each generation. See, because what I learned was when you heard the people saying, oh, the children of the future, meaning what they were saying was these are the children that we're basically going to use to live off of. That's what they meant by the children of the future. Because how many of y'all prepared the children? How many of y'all prepared y'all children for the future? How many of y'all even thought that far? Do you think about how the world gonna be when your child is 30 years old? Do you think about how the world's gonna be when your child is 17, 18 years old? See that? If you're thinking like that, that should tell you that you should change how you move out here. That should change what you worship, who you worship, what you hold in high regard, who you hold in high regard, who you have around you and your children. See, that shit is supposed to matter. If you understand the children and the time that these children are in. Stop saying these children are the goddamn future and you don't know what the fuck is going to happen because you ain't read nothing. You didn't read nothing. And you're not even actively paying attention to what's going on now. Shout out to my brother Zion. What up, Zion? Salute. And guess who's left to figure all of this shit out? Guess who's left to foresee a future alone? These Gen Zs. Some of them don't even see them living past a certain age. Do y'all parents understand this? Do you understand that you could be sitting there clothing, feeding, and housing a child who has no identity because you haven't raised them correctly, and the world is telling them to be anything? Do you understand the level of pressure that creates on a young boy? See, now they don't have to worry. They have to worry about the shit we didn't have to worry about. See, all we had to worry about was going to school and getting good grades and staying out of trouble. These Gen Z boys can't do that. Number one, you can't even guarantee them getting good grades because the goddamn school system is flawed for them. They don't even want to go to school because the teachers are dumb. Do you know that? Do you know that's why your son don't want to go to school? He don't want to go to school just to play the game. He don't see in the future how school was going to be beneficial to him. But he sees how being on Twitch can be beneficial. He sees how being on Discord can be beneficial. He sees how trolling is beneficial. How is it not beneficial, y'all? What up, city boy? Salute. What up, young Reyes? How you doing, man? Want me to give you an example on how it's beneficial? How clout chasing and all of this stuff is beneficial to Gen Zs? What y'all know about Famous Richard? What y'all know about Famous Richard? Running around doing skits, trolling the police department. He's famous off doing this. Famous Richard. Running around acting like he a black disciple from Chicago because he's from Chicago. So he done transformed being a gang member from Chicago into comedy. He's making it socially acceptable to be a gang member. On King David. On King David. On BD. On King David. Now he's making a joke out of this shit, but do y'all know who King David was? Do y'all know who David Barksdale was? Y'all don't even know who David Barksdale was. But famous Richard got y'all running around on King David. Y'all don't even know who that is. Y'all not supposed to be saying that man's name in vain like that. But it's called social currency. Because social currency leads to what? Social acceptance. And this is why Gen Z, a lot of them don't believe in God, because they haven't received the confirmation of love from their parents, affection from their parents. So this is why they say it can't be a God, because my parents hate me. My parents don't want me. How could there be a God? Look how my parents treat me. So they go out in the world and try to gain acceptance from the world. Maybe if I become a superstar, my family will finally notice me and accept me. Maybe they'll tell me they love me. And what's pushing their age faster is the worry, is the concern of not being loved. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. Love is for human beings, and it's for your well-being as a human being. When you don't have love around you, you age faster. You age faster. When you don't have love and acceptance, you age faster. Why you think you're seeing all these young women catching cancer? All these young women catching cancer. Breast cancer. Stay off that birth control. It's giving y'all cancer. But you're going out and you're having all of this sex and you're doing all of this crazy stuff so you can be socially accepted. Your mama already called you a hoe, so you might as well go out in the world and be a hoe. Right? That's how y'all think, right? I know, because I heard it come out your mouth. Your mama already called you a hoe, so you're going to go be a good hoe. Right? Right. You're going to show her the good hoe. Social currency, social acceptance. If God and my family don't accept me, the world would. The world would. Guess who's the world? This world that you think is accepting of you. The devil. The devil. This is why y'all are aging faster, because you don't see what the devil is doing to you, what he's doing to your health, by convincing you that you have to do this shit to be accepted. God accepts you. God loves you, whether your family do or the world. If your family don't love you, so what, nigga? God love you. The devil don't love you. That's why the world don't love you. That's why the streets don't love you. Because all that shit is ran by the devil. The devil don't love you, nigga. You come from God. How the devil gonna love you? The devil don't love his goddamn self. He don't love himself. He don't love himself. So why would he deal with people who got love in them? Why would he deal with people who operate from a space of love? Yeah, come on, play your games, YouTube. We know how y'all do. We know how y'all do. See? This is his kingdom. You see? So Gen Z are aging faster because they're on demon time. You know how much energy it takes for you to be a demon? Oh yeah, you see him, right? Classy Creole? You see him, right? Oh. You see him, right? Now all of a sudden, the Wi-Fi is messing up in the studio. But I bet you if I had exposed in the title, we have free flowing Wi-Fi. If I was telling you Gen Zs to stay on demon time and had zombies in the thumbnail, we'll have free flowing Wi-Fi. You see? This is why y'all are aging faster, because y'all health is declining. And it is because you have pledged allegiance to the devil. You have pledged allegiance to this world. This world is designed to break you down. It is designed to break you down. Look what it's doing to itself. Look at the system that this devil created, right? Called capitalism. Look how it's eating itself, young brothers and sisters. Look how it's devouring itself. The snake eating its own tail. Look, it's eating itself. So imagine what it's designed to do to your mind, do to your body. Imagine what it's designed to do. Think about this. Look what it's doing to itself. Look what it's doing to itself. Just look at what it's doing to itself. Johnny Cash, what up? You can love the block, but the block won't love you back. Sure won't. Sure won't. Zuma says the Prince of Air has entered the chat. Ouroboreas. Salute, bro. Eric Ford says they hate the truth, period, and point blank. Absolutely. Because the truth shames the devil. The truth unlocks the secrets to this world, to what they want to keep behind a veil. This is why they don't like conversations like this. Because what you're doing is you're actually preparing the youth for what the future is what they're going to be dealing with. They don't want the older generations to teach the younger ones. See, by the time we get to that age, they expecting us to already be done checked out. You see? So by the time Zuma Duma and them is a certain age, like he is now, they expecting dudes like me to be like, oh, fuck that young nigga. Fuck that young nigga. He this, he that. That's how the system wanted to be. Shout out to Dr. E in the building. Salute. See, the system expects brothers, successful black older men, to not support guys like me. You see, they expect successful black men who are older to not reach back down and show that support. To say, nah, that young brother doing his thing. I'm going to send some brothers to listen to him. They expecting brothers like Dr. E, brothers like Pimp God, to not come back and show that support and show that solidarity. You see? Because the social currency is negativity. The social currency is beefing with one another. Why do you think I said it'd be more people in here if I were to put exposed in the title or debunked in the title? Because that denotes drama and trauma. And this is how they're making bank. They're expecting men to come on here and to not go get no therapy, not to operate with men in a healthy fashion. They expect us to continue to promote the dysfunction so they can profit off of it. Dr. E says, just came in, but I was just talking about this. I just saw a group of children walking apart from each other. That was weird and sad. Salute, Dr. E. It is, man. What up, songwriter? How you doing? It is sad, man. But they expect this social currency to rule. This is what's ruling society today. This is why you got V-Bucks, social currency, or what they like to call digital currency. But there'll be no digital currency without social media. So what they like to do is they like to switch terms to think they talk about something else. They all talk about the same shit. Okay. There'll be no digital currency without social media. You see? So this is why now you can buy V-Bucks, right? Your V-Bucks. You can buy Robux for Roblox, for your digital games. You can buy money. You can have money and pay for it like you're a real person paying for things. This is social currency. This is how dudes on Instagram, he on Instagram driving all foreigns, he dressing nice, he eating at all the nice places, and then you come back to the neighborhood and he in the corner store and he asks you to buy him a loose cigarette. But you just was following him on Instagram the past 3 years and he was in Rafe's, Cullinan's, he was eating at Primeness, he was eating that over here, he was in Miami over there. Then you get back to the block. Yo, bro, you could buy me a sandwich? Yo, bro, you eat sandwiches? Yo, come on, bro. What you mean? Of course I eat sandwiches. Chill, bro. I'm just asking because I saw you on a gram the past 3 years eating lamb chops. I remember that live when you said you don't eat out the stores no more, bro. I remember when you said you only eat gourmet shit, bro. So I'm just asking, are you sure you want me to buy you a sandwich? Because I ain't know you still eat cold cuts. Come on, bro. I'm going to be a hood nigga for life. Oh, that's your game. You in the social currency game. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. I get it. Zuma says internet is the lifeblood of the virtual world. Come on now. Scorpio says DS1 got the gift of memory. Johnny Cash says, you mean virtual currency DS1 like VC and 2K? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But see, what I realized was this is social currency. See, it's not about, see, with the Zoomers today, it's not about you actually having it, it's the perception of it. And I'm not saying all Gen Zs are like that, because some of them you got to show and prove. But for the most part, the Gen Z lifestyle is look at me on the internet, check me out on the gram, check me out on the book, check me out on TikTok. Of course, I'm getting the bag. Go to my Instagram. I just had the newer Marys on. Of course, I'm getting the bag. Go to my Instagram. I was just driving the new Bentley truck. Doesn't mean any of that shit is yours. But in the Zoom with these Gen Zs, it's not about you actually having anything. That's not what it's about. Because they keep their lives private to where you'll never really know if they got it or not unless you know them. So it's not about really having what you say you have in this generation. It's about, I can talk shit to you in this conversation and outdo you, so I'm better than you. And this is why they love the internet, because they can be accepted for that. And then they got a bunch of people, a bunch of trolls and bots that are coming in and say, yeah, such and such the man. Yeah, he got the bag. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, he's cute. Yeah, he's sexy. Yeah, he's successful. They have bots that could pump people's minds up into making them believe that they something they never was and will never be. But this is a generation that's looking for acceptance. You see? And it's hard for them to accept these harsh realities of life. So it's making them age faster. You see? It's making them age faster. They're getting kicked out the house earlier. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that? No. Y'all don't know because y'all don't care. These young girls is getting sent outside to do shit by their parents, actively doing this type of shit. These young men are forced to protect themselves and their homes alone. Why you think you see some of these mothers, they never grow up? Because their sons are protecting them. And their sons run the street. See? This is the shit that's not being talked about. You want to know why they aging faster? There's no love around them. A lot of them never been told. A lot of them haven't even heard their parents tell them they love them. But you expect him to care about your life. You expect him to spare your life. Why should he care? Nobody cares about him. He hasn't been taught compassion. You're taught compassion through the act of receiving it. You wondering why they on demon time. You wondering why they running, they riding around with the honey bun. The honey bun. They don't call them sticks no more. They don't put sticks. They don't call them sticks. Right, Zuma Duma? Y'all don't call them sticks. Honey buns. 50 and 100 round drums on a Glock. Overkill. You think these young boys overkilling you? Go and look up the psychology around somebody who overkills. Yeah. That goes right back into trauma and emotional damage. That's why they overkill you. That's why they stand over you and keep shooting till your face is unrecognizable, because that's how they really feel. That's how they feel. They letting that shit out when they shoot you 200 times. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look, he said we call them titties, the 100 round drums. Walk them down. See, this shit is programmed in them. This is why I'm highlighting Zuma's comments, because I want y'all to understand this shit is programmed in them. This ain't them acting out. Oh, he just acted. No, this shit is programmed in them. Just like it was programmed for you back in the 70s to dress like a pimp and walk around with your taco meat showing, thinking you was goddamn Isaac Hayes, thinking you the young Isaac Hayes, nigga. Where you think that come from? Just like it was programmed in you to behave like the Mac. That was programmed in you. What you think programmed in these young boys? Demon time. You heard what bro said? Walk them down. Walk them down. That means no remorse. That means no remorse. We wasn't raised like that. We wasn't raised to be killers. Society didn't raise millennials to be killers. They raising these Gen Zs to be not just killers, but killing machines, automatons. What do you think AI means? Artificial intelligence, automation, automatons. Social currency is creating automatons. Human robots. Killing machines. Y'all think these are humans who be shooting up these are not humans, y'all. I hope y'all don't, these people are not fully human. I hope y'all know this. These are automatons. This is what's being built. They on demon time because they're programmed by demons. The demons are programming these. Gen X too. I agree, Eric Ford. But the killers from y'all days are nothing like these new killers. Nothing like them. Nothing like them. Nothing like them, Eric Ford. The killers in Gen X, they were trying to get out of poverty. These young boys is walking shit down and they living in gated communities, bro. We talk about children who mamas and fathers are doctors and dentists who are killing machines, bro. We not talking about some young dudes who got convinced by some older dudes who taught them how to shoot and who paid them and got them out of poverty for killing. No, we talking about these young boys are trained murderers, literally homegrown terrorists. They're just here to exterminate human life. They're not doing it for money. It's to exterminate human life because they've been taught that this is their way of being accepted. You want to make a change? You want to be important? Be a killer. Help us cleanse, because that's what they call it. That's what these young boys call it. Cleansing. Spring cleaning. That's how they look at it, y'all. They look at it like they just using a dust mop or a feather duster when they come through and knock off 20 people. When they come through and shoot up a whole block. Oh, we just feather dusting. We're just going to go out and feather dust today. 30 people died. And then they're going to go back and eat and play the game and be normal. See, y'all don't think this shit, y'all think this shit is a game. See, I'm going to have to get that put on a shirt. Y'all think this shit is a game for real. This is why y'all don't like to have these conversations. Look, more and more people dropping out the chat because this is not entertaining. It's not entertaining. But guess what is entertaining to everybody who's leaving and everybody who's still in the chat? Guess what is entertaining? Guess what's entertaining? Them watching them demons devour your child in the middle of the street. You see? That's what's going to be entertaining. They're going to be laughing, standing over your son, shooting them all in his fucking face. That's entertaining while you looking for entertainment all day. You don't want to know what's going on with your kids. You looking for entertainment. You looking for escapism too. You don't want to hear nothing real until something real happened. See, that's entertainment. While you're on here looking for somebody to get cooked, while you're looking for somebody to get roasted, they'll roast your son's face. They'll roast his face. These young boys ain't gonna shoot you in your leg. They're gonna shoot you torso and above. They're killers. Torso and up. We aim for the waist and up. Vital organs, liver, pancreas, gallbladder, lungs, heart, head, eyes, neck. These young boys are shooting your neck. See, that's entertaining to them. That's why they love Call of Duty. They practicing for real life events. See, y'all think this shit is not reality. Y'all think this is a game. They're practicing for reality. That's why they get mad. Man, how did I miss that shot? They're practicing for real life, nigga. While you sitting your little crusty ass on here trying to laugh and see what black man gonna get roasted today, your son might get roasted on his way off the school bus. You ever thought about that? Your little nephew might get baked walking from the goddamn pizza shop. You ever thought about that? Huh? No. Let me put the tip in. Salute, bro. Yes. Absolutely, Classy Creole. This is how we know they are fully connected to the devil. They're really fucking with the devil. We got to help save these children. They're really connected to the devil. Yes. Zuma says, most of us ain't want to be like this. Listen to this. Pay attention. Most of us ain't want to be like this. But when you're around demons, you got to let them know, well, let that switch ride from that. You see what he said? Y'all see why I'm doing today's show? You don't want to be like this. You don't want to be like this. Can't forget about that, young Reyes. Can't forget about the knife crimes. Can't. A lot of young boys getting stabbed up, poked up. And if you know anything about war or battle, it takes more guts to stab somebody than to shoot them. When you stab somebody, you got to get up close and personal. That's a whole nother type of energy. I'm not talking about cutting nobody. I'm not talking about that, because you could cut somebody with their back turned. I'm talking about stabbing somebody. One-on-one. That's a different type of ball game. Different type of ball game. Different type of ball game. Different mentality you must possess. Eric Ford says, the mayonnaise people palm colored just loving it like McDonald's. So goofy and remedial to the core. Yeah, of course they're loving it. Of course they're loving it. But guess what? Guess how that's backfiring on them, my brother Eric Ford. Their children are wearing the poo shiesties too. See, it's no longer about palm colored mayonnaise people. It's no longer about that, my brother. It's about good and evil. Good and evil. Notice I didn't say right and wrong. Notice that. Because just because you do something wrong don't make you an evil person. It's not about that no more, bro. And these Gen Zs will tell you that. Some of their best friends are palm colored. The ones that's going to ride out. I'm talking about really ride out, Eric Ford. I'm not talking about ride to the precinct. I'm talking about riding to that goddamn morgue. You know who riding with our sons? Palm-colored boys. The ones that look like mayonnaise. Yeah. They riding to the casket drop. See, we got to remove that old paradigm. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. we trying to save the youth. We trying to help save them. This ain't about that. That's dead in the water. That's dead in the water, man. That's dead in the water, my brother. Zuma says Chief Keef had the suburban kids saying 300. Exactly. They all wearing poo shiesties. All of them. Zuma says they got the Belfort straps on me. Come on, man. Jasmine says my brother's best friend is definitely white. Come on, man. Who y'all think they in them Discord servers with? Who y'all think? How y'all think our young black men learn about the dark web? Who you think they learned it from? They palm-colored homeboys that they met on Call of Duty and Battlefield and Rainbow Six. Okay? And they gonna ride out. They got real homeboys that's really gonna ride for them too. Yeah, Discord, Sir Leo Puma. Absolutely, Discord. They're gonna ride out. They got connections for real. Why you think a lot of them don't care about having friends in reality? Because they could hit one of their homeboys up on Telegram and tell them how a nigga in school is fucking with them. Yo, this dude in school keep fucking with me, bro. And I'm scared of him. His homeboy all the way from Russia make a phone call. And for some reason, you just never saw that boy ever come back to school. He never came back to school. He come back and tell his homeboy, yo, remember I told you about that kid that was bullying me? I don't know what happened to him. He just never came back to school. And his homeboy just tell him, oh yeah, you know, his parents probably transferred him. He dead. We don't even know that our children is operating like this. Because we telling them to get out the room, what you want, you hungry, what do you want? Go heat up a Pop-Tart, go heat up a Hot Pocket. Don't talk to me. You got bad grades in school, so don't talk to me. Get out of my face. So he go take it to his homies in Discord. Yeah, that's wild. So-called black man, salute. But this is what's going on, bro. I know. This is what's going down. And it's scary. It's scary. Because what parents are not realizing is how much control you are actually. Parents don't understand how much control they're actually losing. You think you got control because you feeding him and he get up in the morning and get on a bus and go to school. You think you a good father. You think you a good mother. See this? See this? Young Raz says DS1 Chief Keef had a massive influence on the UK groups. Like 150 and 67 were fans of Chief Keef and made UK drill in 2012. Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is how you got the drill, because the drill scene started in the UK. It just wasn't called drill. It was called something else. I forgot what it was called, but it wasn't called drill. But that sound started in the UK. And Chief Keef made it global. That's why it's called GBE. GBE. You see? But yeah, he influenced a lot of that stuff. He influenced a lot of it. Especially the younger guys. Like you said, the 150s and all the younger guys. He did. Y'all got, it's a new Chief Keef. Yep, it's called Grime. That's what it's called. UK Grime. Fact, Zuma. It's called Grime. It was started in the UK. Started in the UK. Zuma says, y'all don't know how deep it goes. Tap into CCTV cams and get the drop on dudes on the other side of the city. Watchdog type beat. Bro giving up the game. If y'all want to know what what the Gen Z's what the Zoomers are dealing with in real time on the pavement? CCTV cams. Check it out. Don't stay in the dark and then say, oh, I didn't know. No, you never cared to know. You didn't care to know. You didn't care to know. Club Fortune says that surface level parenting backfiring. Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is why the millennials are going to have to stand up, and we're going to have to defend and be of advocacy and agency to the Gen Zs, man. Because the millennials, we are the beginning of all of this shit. Shout out to my man Kuda, because Kuda said this a long time ago. We are the beginning of social currency, social media, and social acceptance. We're the beginning of all of this shit. Instant messaging started with the millennials. Now it's called DMs. At first it was called IM. Instant message. Now it's called direct message. We started the chat rooms. We started dating apps. Black Planet, Tagged, Skonex. We started that. That started with us. This is why it's our job to speak to the Gen Zs, because we know we were the beginning of this shit. We created MySpace before it was Facebook. We was on MySpace. Tagged. Yeah, we was before. We know about all of this. AIM. AOL Instant Messenger. That started with us. Yahoo chat rooms. That started with us. You see? Zuma says, I can give up the game because I left the country. Smart man. Smart man. Yes, AOL. It started with us. This is why it's up to us. I can't say it's our job, because I don't want other dudes to feel like I'm telling them what they should be doing. It's up to us. If anyone's going to speak to them and speak life into them and to actually shift their perspective, it will be us. Because we're the closest generation to understanding what they're actually going through and dealing with. You see? And what we have to show, what we have to show these Gen Zs first and foremost is that we love them. We got to show them that we love and we give a fuck about them. See, because there's no need to have a conversation with them if that's not the bottom line. If the bottom line isn't to let them know that we love and care about them, don't talk to them. Just leave them alone. See, that's what I do. That's what I do with my bros that's younger than me. Like I said, I don't like calling them little bros. I leave them alone. But I always let them know, I'm here, bro. Hit me. I'm here, bro. Send me a question. You got any questions? Anything? I could make some time. If I got some time, we could chop it up. But you got to let them know it's about love. And that I care about you, bro. I don't want no money. I know y'all getting a bag. The last time I was just talking to one of my bros, I ain't speak to him in a minute. He hit me up on a gram. Yo, big bro, I was just hitting you up to check on you. Let you know I love you, homie. Let you know, I ain't forget about you. When you touch down, It's all love, bro. I'm glad you reached out to me. Glad you checking on me. I appreciate that, bro. Y'all get y'all money. Y'all drive y'all fancy cars. Y'all live y'all life, bro. I'm not here to be a part of that. I'm not here to be a part of that. I'm not here to bask in y'all glory. Do that shit, bro. If you want to kick some love back, that's you. But that's on you, bro. That's gonna come from your heart. That's gonna come from your intention. I'm never gonna make them feel compelled that they gotta help me because no, live your life, bro. I want to see you in them fast cars, but I don't want to see you lose your life either, bro. I don't want to see you out here drugged up in them cars, bro. I don't want to see you get backdoored for no car, for no money. That's it, man. That's it. Let me put the tip and says, hey, DS1, I had to check a Gen X yesterday for trying to gatekeep my youngin'. I'm a millennial. Had to let him know he was out of pocket because he was hating on Gen Z swag. They getting money and bossing up. Facts. Facts. I'm glad you checked his ass too. Shout out to my man. Let me put the tip in. I'm glad you checked his ass. I'm glad you checked him because they be hating, bro. They be hating, bro. That's and these young boys deal with enough of that shit. That's why they just be backing out and airing y'all out, man. Not to say that is right, but I know where it come from. I know where it come from, man. Club Fortune says millennials are the last generation that can be honest with them for the most part. For real, for real. That's the truth right there, Club Fortune. Absolutely. I had to hit the sheet for that one. That's a fact. That's a fact. That can be honest. That's a fact. For real. For real. For real, for real. What's up, Alan Olive? He says, the love of many shall wax cold in the last days. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. We've been there already. Sure did. So we know. Yep. Absolutely. That's why they was trying to give us 30 off 100 off the pack. We know. We know it was hating. 30 off 100. That's why you can't offer these new brothers no packs. You got to give them the bag. A pack. Yeah, let me get that. You'll never see him again. Goofy. Because we been there already. They know what that's about because they watched us get shitted on. They watched us 30 off 100, 20 off 100. You walking around with the same fucking coat on the whole winter, but you hustling for this bozo nigga. They watched that shit, bro. They watched us. We been there already. Young Raz says DS1 UK has a slang called doing road. Okay. Never heard of that. Doing road. Zuma says, I gave up the fast cars and the fast holes. Shit not worth it for real. It was fun though. Look, look, look. Sheer honesty. He gave it up. He did it already. He said the shit not worth it, but it was fun. You see, you see this level, you see this level of honesty. This is why, millennial brothers, this is why we're the only ones that could talk to them. Because we could talk their language. We know. He said the shit not worth it for real. It was fun though. So we don't have to. Let me relax. Let me calm down. So to Gen Xers, boomers, you don't have to tell the Gen Zs what they shouldn't be doing, because a lot of them have lived that way and they've stopped already. They're not like the other generations. You see? So you don't have to shame them. They're going to learn all about these hoes. They going to find out. And guess what? Guess what, y'all? Guess what, elders? They're going to pull out of the game a lot earlier than we did. They're going to be all right. What they need to know is that we give a fuck. That's all they need to know from us. Who cares? That's what they need to know. See, they're not going to stay stuck like we did as millennials. They're not going to stay stuck like y'all did as Gen X and stay with that old battle axe. They're not going to stay. They're going to play and go. You see that? They're not going to do what we do. It's only a very few who will fall victim the way that we did. It's not a lot of Jalen Greens. There's not a lot of Zion Williamsons. Okay? So you can stop with that same talk that you gave us. Because that's not applicable to them. You know why? Because they learned by examining previous generations. So you don't have to just tell them everything. You see? This is why they don't need no red pill. They don't need no black pill. They don't need no SYSBM. They don't need none of that. They don't need none of that. What they need is counsel, guidance, love. That's what they need. They need somebody to tell them, hey, bro, you doing a hell of a great job. Keep doing it. A lot of them don't even hear that. A lot of y'all are so miserable, you can't even tell him he doing good. You afraid to tell him he doing good. I've heard some of you dudes even say that you afraid to tell a man how good he's doing because that might fill his head up. Fill his head up with what? Motivation, courage, self-worth. Why wouldn't you want to fill his head up with that? But then you're wondering why he running to YouTube every day. Because this is where their acceptance lies, contrary to popular belief. And whose fault is that but ours? Zuma says, treat it like the stock markets. Get your 15 to 20% in your profit margin, then exit the market. Look how they think. Look how they think, y'all. But no, you better not do this. You better not do. Go sit down. Sit down. And let your teachings teach. See, because at some point, whether you are a father, a uncle, a big brother, a mentor, at some point, guess what you're going to have to do? Back off and let that person do them and let them make the mistakes. That's how you can test if your teachings work. Because when game time is on, will they revert back to your teachings? See, that's what they need. They need counsel. So they don't run so fast to the gun. Because that's where they running now. They run straight to the gun. What you said? What happened, homie? What? Oh. Oh, all right. I thought somebody wanted to die today. That's how they on it. We gotta be the meaty, we gotta be in the middle of that. How about they run into us before they run to get the gun? And I'm not talking about as somebody trying to harm them. We talking about that's their first line of problem solving. Pistol action, pistol play. Right in Walmart parking lot. They'll get it cracking in the middle of Walmart parking lot. They'll get it cracking. Old ladies and all that walking out. Whole shootout. 200 shots left in Walmart parking lot. 200 shots. 200 shells is on the ground. $200 shells is on the ground. All because they had an argument pulling up in the parking spot together. Homie ain't like the way the other homie was looking. And he looked over and went and grabbed his gun off the seat. So the other homie felt threatened. And a gun battle ensued. You know what that come from? Lack of emotional intelligence. How you running around with a gun with no emotional intelligence? You're a demon. You're a killing machine. You don't think. You don't think, bro. So you about to throw your life away. You about to throw your life away. Shout out to my man Cartel in the building. What up, Cartel? Cartel says people don't care what you know until they know that you care. Let's read that again. People don't care what you know until they know that you care. Shout out to my man Cartel in the building. Chaos, what up, Chaos? Yeah, that is chaos too. That's chaos. That thumbnail is crazy. That's chaos right there. y'all people crazy, man. Alan says that was in Atlanta. Oh man, so much stuff been going on in Atlanta, bro. What up, Triple Eight Job? Salute, my brother. He says they only stand on business with people that look like them. That's not true, bro. We gotta listen. When we talk about Gen Zs, we gotta clip the racial argument. That doesn't apply to them, bro. That racial argument stopped with us, with millennials. That shit don't mean nothing to Zoomers. It means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Young Reyes says DS1, the biggest production influence from Chief Keef is UK producer Dot Rotten. I didn't know that. I thought it was my man Young Chop Beats. I didn't know that. Zuma says How do you miss a whole 100 shots? That's my shit right there, too. How you miss a whole 100 shots? Rest in peace to Flipper Man. Double C, what up, Double C? Salute, my brother. You might have to catch the playback, bro. We getting ready to wrap this one up. Eric Ford says, and not having a responsible father. Let's tell the truth. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. The dad is missing. Dad is gone. Dad is gone. Eric Ford, dad is gone. Okay. All right. Okay. You got to say you Eve. The real Eve would have just came in here as Eve. Shout out to Eve, though. Shout out to Eve James. I already know who you are, Chaos. Just know you a bozo, nigga. I know who you are. It's not good to be trolling under women and you a man. Stop that, homie. Stop that, homie. Did you see Playboy Cardi? Oh, man. Yeah, I saw it, bro. I saw Playboy Cardi in the thong, man. I did. I did. I did. And you know what? Being that we talk about Gen Zs too, right? Being that we talking about, yeah, I saw it, Cartel. That shit was crazy. But what I'm learning too is a lot of these younger brothers, man, that's doing this stuff that you see. That's why I put Little Nas X on the thumbnail. It's for social currency. It's literally for social currency. Honestly, I think. Now, do I question their sexual preference? Maybe. But I think a lot of what they're doing is really for social currency and social acceptance, because social acceptance and social currency is a big part of your record deal nowadays. Now, I was just going to end the show, but since you brought that up, let's go ahead and break that down real quick. The reason why y'all see this is because a lot of this stuff is put into contracts. So when you see these guys dressing outlandish, number one, they're connected to certain clothing companies and certain fashion designers. These fashion and these clothing designers are the mooks. And you have a sponsorship that's a part of your record deal where you have to model for a certain amount of seasons for this company or for this clothing. And you have to take the picture the way that the camera people tell you to take the picture. Okay? So y'all got to understand what that stuff is about. It's not that dudes are just wearing that because they're that. It's not just that. Now we know the other stuff that's behind it with all of the, oath taking and all of that stuff. But for the most part, on a general level, it's about contracts and advertisement and who these artists and their contracts are given to. Just like an athlete, their money that they make a year is just not coming from the NBA or the NFL. They also get money from endorsements. But see, in hip hop, they got something called the 360 deal, where all of that is encompassed into one amount. You see? So y'all got to understand how this stuff works too. If y'all go and type in Lil Nas X and you can go and see the people that's around him. That's why he's dressing like that as well. This is why you can find the article back in 2019 where Lil Nas X said that he was hoping being gay was a phase. Come on now, y'all. That doesn't even sound real. That sounds like something he's saying for social currency because it blows him up in the algorithm. See? So now people are going to go and listen to more of his music. They're going to go and watch his stuff and they're going to want to be like him. So they're using guys like him. They're using the Playboy Cardis. You see? So y'all got to understand what this is about. You got to understand what this is about, man. Zuma says Interscope is mooking these niggas. Cardi, Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson, all model for them French weirdos. See that? See that? Bro, know the game. Balenciaga, Rick Owens, Prada, all mooks. Absolutely. All mooks. All mooks, by the way. Facts. AAA Job says too much money and love, and the love of it is a one-way trip to hell. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can never have too much money, but loving money, yep, you want a fast track to hell. You can never have too much money, bro. We in America. We in America. You can never have too much money. Never. What up, Joe Blast? Joe Blast says, I haven't watched 5 minutes of Lil Nas X's entire career. Everyone has their price. Absolutely. What is a mook? Oh, a mook is a slang term for homosexual. A homosexual male. That's a slang term for a homosexual male, a mook. So shout out to everyone in the building. I just wanted to break that down real quick. Cartel says Lil Nas X is an industry plant. A lot of people were saying he's an industry plant. But guess who else was an industry plant? Tekashi 6ix9ine. He was the one who destroyed all that street shit and showed you that all these dudes don't keep up no street code. So he might be an industry plant. He might be. Zuma says, I was in Paris and I don't never want to go back there. Shit weird for real. Wow. So it must be out in the open like that out there, Zuma Duma. It must be out in the open, like really out in the open. What they don't understand is that all these countries hate America, point blank, period. So anything to make an American look like a clown, they're going to do it. I mean, you got a point there. But you got to remember, too, what America is. America is a free market. So those other countries are here to do business as well. It's not just about humiliating people, but humiliation is a part of it. So you got a good point. You got a good point. No doubt, Joe Blast. Alan Olive says, Kevin Hart on every commercial I see. Oh, man, I don't even want to get to that dude. I don't even want to get to that dude. Oh, man, this nigga is crazy. This nigga is crazy. Shout out to my man, Mark Miller. And I appreciate the super sticker, my brother. Hope all is well with you, Mark. Hope all is well, man. You might have to catch the playback if you're just tuning in. Shout out to everyone in the building. Salute to everyone for tuning into today's show. Make sure you've done what's free. Make sure you got what you supposed to come here and get for free first. Hit that like button, hit that share button on the way out. Hit that like button, hit that share button on the way out. If you would like to financially support today's show, the PayPal and the Venmo is going across the screen. Shout out to everyone who has financially supported today's show, whether you hit the super chat, whether you hit the PayPal, or whether you hit the Venmo. It's very much appreciated. It's very much appreciated. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate y'all being here. So while y'all here, hit that like button, hit that share button. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. We will be back here tomorrow. Lord willing. I appreciate all of the support. Salute to all the visionaries. Salute to my lovely mods for always coming through and holding down the chizat. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.